All right, we're here at the 137th Canton Fair, Phase 3, right? Gonna go show you around. Also, it's right in the beginning stages of this escalating trade war and tariff war. So we're gonna actually ask some people and find out what they're thinking. So let's tune in today.
Welcome to the Global from Asia podcast, where the daunting process of running an international business is broken down into straight up actionable advice. And now, your host, Michael Michelini.
So I'm here at the Canton Fair. I'm actually at the Hilton having breakfast. Just finished a couple of days. I'm gonna skip the next day. And I just wanted to, of course, do my little intro for our week's podcast. This one is gonna be a little bit different. You know, you can see, even if you're watching, you see it different. I have a new camera set up. I'm trying to upgrade. And we also interview quite a few experts and various business people and factories about what they are doing about these tariffs. And after the interviews, I'll come back here at this table and I'm going to share some of the summaries I've learned. So let's tune in. Do you enjoy the podcast Global from Asia? Do you enjoy all the community events that we do? The best way to support is coming out to our annual crossbordersummit.com in Chiang Mai this November 3rd, 4th, and 5th, 2025. I have amazing speakers, amazing people getting together. We're pushing the limits. We're making things happen. This is where the movers and shakers and the deal makers come. It's a limited supply of attendees and tickets, and we have been selling out every year. So I recommend checking it out earlier, crossbordersummit.com. Okay, we're here with Steve Selikoff from Product Development Academy. Also, a multiple speaker at our Cross Border Summit. It's always a pleasure to have you and see you.
I love the Chiang Mai Summit.
Thanks.
It is the best. You get the best people there, and the whole vibe is better than any conference I ever go to.
Awesome. And we're having it again, same
This
time, November 3 to 5.
Yeah, and I will be there. Will I be there?
You will. I want you there. Yeah. So we're talking tariffs, trade wars. I haven't even asked you myself, so I'm going to hear your answer live. What do you? I know you have some different thoughts, so I'd love to hear it.
Yeah, my thoughts are a bit different than other people. First of all, I'll tell you what I think, and that is, it's not sustainable. It's not going to continue.
Yeah, it's impossible. Yeah.
But this year, it's tariffs. 2022, it was shipping costs being really, really bad. You know, 2020, it was the pandemic. Who knows what's going to be next? And you just have to have your business strong enough. Don't have low margins. Don't, be running it by the skin of your teeth. It's like the three little pigs. If you make your house out of straw or sticks, and the big bad wolf comes along, it's going to blow it down.
Yeah,
You've got to make your house made out of bricks and stone.
Yeah.
And if you do that, then any of these, here's Becky right here. There we go.
Hello, hello.
It's her first time here in China, first time to the Canton Fair.
Really?
And she's already looking to source at a 10x multiplier.
Wow, 10.
That's what people are doing because you need to be strong enough. If you're not strong enough, then you're going to fail. And when you are strong enough, then your competitors fail. And I'm sorry for being a son of a bitch, but this is all about making money.
Yeah, I mean,
And if you can do well,
kills the weak.
exactly, the weak's going to die. If you're going around sourcing at 3 or 4x, it's not going to work. Not anymore. It's not 2014.
Yep.
So it sucks. It's not going to last, but it also helps weaken those that are already weak and more reason for you to be strong.
Agreed. Thank you so much.
All right.
Thank you, Steve. It's always a pleasure to have you, but I do agree. I mean, I've already noticed people, kind of giving up. I've been hearing certain people, like you said, if they're razor thin margins and not in it for the long term, they're not going to last. So,
No. I can give you some ideas though. If you are trying to struggle by right now, here are some things to do. Number one, if you were ever going to raise your prices, this is the time to do it. U.S. customers are expecting price raises. Wait, if you can, for your competitors to do it first, so that it just seems inevitable, not like you're being a jerk or something. But raise your prices is the time to do it. Next, there's some bad advice out there. People are talking about putting your products into bonded warehouses and drip feeding. A bonded warehouse is not what you're looking for. A bonded warehouse can be anywhere. You're looking for a free trade zone that has a bonded warehouse in it. It's a big difference. You can bonded warehouse in a free trade zone, but you can also have a bonded warehouse outside of a free trade zone. Don't make that mistake. Look to save money on your domestic shipping. That's critical. You may be paying too much for your domestic shipping. So look for alternatives. Look to combine your domestic shipping with other people so you get a higher discount. Also in the US, can you change your manufacturing to the US? If you can, do it. If you can't, maybe you can figure out creative ways to achieve that. So if you're doing plastic injection, bring your molds in from China to the US, do the plastic injection in the US. A terrible secret is that most factories who are doing plastic injection in the US are having the molds made in China anyway, even though they claim differently. So there's lots of things to do. Don't go country shopping. Say, oh, I'm going to do this country or that country and move it. If you're really small, great. But if you're doing a serious business, and you should be doing a serious business, then you can't move everything simply. You can't do it, overnight. And guess what? Those countries are not immune from potential tariffs as well. So think of the three little pigs. Build your business, your home out of stone and brick, and don't get blown out of by the big bad wolf.
That's a really great analogy. So thanks for sharing with us again, Steve. And Product Development Academy and your Canton Fair trip.
Yeah.
It's great. So definitely, if you haven't already, check out what he's working on and join him for the next.
Learn how to source at a 10x multiplier.
It's great. Thank you. All right, I'm just touched down here in Guangzhou, China, and of course meeting my partner and CEO at Easy China Warehouse, Justin Lin. How you doing, Justin?
Hi everyone. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah. Hopefully you guys are okay.
I know. I mean, we're here in the executive lounge at the hotel, and there's been Donald Trump on the TV nonstop in China. So,
Yeah.
we're gonna do a short video series going around the Canton Fair. So, starting with you, Justin. I know we've talked about it on a podcast at Global from Asia, but we're here at the date. Every day changes, so it's the end of April 2025. What are you seeing now with the tariffs?
Yes, that's for the tariff now is making everybody if not shooting good now, not shooting those urgent good. If those high profit product and this more urgent product, the cargo they will send out. But if not urgent, they will stop and see how Trump going to do. And Trump probably will. Today we saw the news, right? Trump said he made a mistake because now he's not doing the business, not doing any business with China now. So he probably may change that for the coming next couple of weeks. So who knows, right? Trump.
We don't know. I know it seems like, I'm afraid to ask, but we can always edit it out. But do Chinese people, I think Chinese used to like Trump. I guess they don't like Trump now, right? Or is that a question I shouldn't ask?
Now I think it depends on what kind who. I mean for us doing the business the business international business definitely don't like him. I'm it's but for those people still not have relationship not doing the directly the business not affect their business. They may Trump because Trump looks stupid and which mean how China to grow because he made a speech and made the American Yeah, it depends who.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, Justin. Yeah, we're just trying a new style, short videos, and thanks for sharing. But actually, one thing maybe I'll add. Excalibur Brothers, one of the brands I'm a partner in, and I know you've been always advising us, even before the trade war, to go to different markets. Mm-hmm. But what Excalibur Brothers is doing is keeping more in the Easy China warehouse in China, and we've got to do a better job, but going to Japan, going to Australia, going to Europe, right? But our brands are still used to U.S. only. I don't want to say something I don't do, but we are working very hard to go to multi-channel. I think that's what a lot of sellers are starting to really have to do now. No more excuses.
Yeah, now it's like you don't want your business too fragile. If you only use that, and then now it will like making your business very fragile, and it will easy to like bankrupt, right? So you don't want that. You want your diversify your business and make your business stronger. Yeah, I definitely like. I'm seeing like a lot of customers doing that now. They used to only do U.S. Now they send product to Japan, to Australia, to Europe, UK. Yeah.
Okay. Thanks as always for sharing, Justin. And we'll see you all. Actually, Cross Border Summit, little plug. Still a ways away, but a little ad is back in Chiang Mai, November 3, 4, and 5. So I look forward to seeing you all there. And of course, check out easychinawarehouse.com for your logistics services. So thanks for sharing.
Yeah. Hopefully to see you guys on Cross Border Summit too. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
See you.
Bye.
Do you enjoy the podcast Global from Asia? Do you enjoy all the community events that we do? The best way to support is coming out to our annual Cross Border Summit.com in Chiang Mai this November 3rd, 4th, and 5th, 2025. I have amazing speakers, amazing people getting together. We're pushing the limits. We're making things happen. This is where the movers and shakers and the deal makers come. It's a limited supply of attendees and tickets, and we have been selling out every year. So I recommend checking out earlier, crossbordersummit.com. So we got my old friend Chris Davey here, FBA for you. How's it going, man?
It's going amazing, yeah. Good as always.
Is it? I don't know. It seems the tariffs, I seen your tweets and your news. What are your takes on it now?
Tariffs? I haven't heard about them. No, I'm joking. Yeah, so luckily we sell a lot in Europe. So for me, it's like put the US stuff on hold, put our prices up in the US already, try and slow the selling of our stock down, actually. That's what we're trying to do, right? Because we don't know how long we've got stock to go to America, but we're not going to send it. The big problem is the fact that it's like so unpredictable, Even they suddenly say there's no tariffs tomorrow or they're 20%, who knows? By the time my shipment arrives,
yeah, exactly.
Maybe it's changed again, yeah? So at the moment, what we've done at the moment is we set up an Australia account. We ship direct to Canada rather than shipping to America. We put our prices up in the US to try and slow our sales down, and we ship some of the stock that we made for America to Europe because we already 55% of our sales are in Europe at the moment.
Wow,
so,
yeah, that's pretty good.
So, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, thanks for sharing, Chris. And then your 10th anniversary it'll be over by the time it's online, but congrats on 10 years.
I started 2015, in April, but 10th anniversary. Makes me feel really old when I say that.
It's great, man. It's great. All right.
Thanks a lot.
Cheers. Thanks for sharing. All right, we have Yalchin, a good old friend and seller, and also with Seller Sprite, the software we use for our Amazon tracking. And we are here talking about trade wars and tariffs. What do you think?
Thank you, Mike. Welcome to China. So last 2 weeks, we sent 4 shipments already. The price has increased. Mike should know better than me. Price increase like maybe 30%. For us, that's it. We are just doing what we were doing, and they're hoping that the price will come down ultimately.
Yeah, do you think they're gonna? I think Trump's got to bring it down, right? Or is he gonna keep it high? Do you think?
Even our shipment company said that some product, we have some electrical product. They said, oh no, you don't have that 245% tariff. And ultimately, I believe some of those crazy tariffs will come down. Just keep doing what you are doing.
Yeah, we got to keep going. Like Steve Selikoff, he says you have to build the house not out of straw, but out of brick. You have to make a strong house.
Yeah, I remember in 2021, the container price increased 3 times. Like In 2020, we were sending 4,000, but in 2021, it increased like 16, 20,000. But ultimately, it came down again. Sometimes maybe there is price volatility, prices increase, but ultimately, I think it will come down.
Cool. Thanks for sharing, Yelchin.
Thank you, Mike. See you in Chiang Mai.
Hey, Chiang Mai Cross Border Summit, man. November. Awesome.
Yeah, see you in Chiang Mai in November.
Cheers, bro. Okay, we have Jackie here. Hello, Jackie.
Hello everybody. Hello Mike.
Yes, nice to meet you. So you are selling on Amazon USA?
Yes.
And I know you don't want to maybe share the product, but what category?
Toys.
Toys. Okay, so you're doing toy category to the US. I'm sorry, how are you dealing with it?
Recently, actually, we stopped selling. Just stop shipping out, just because of the terrible, terrible situation.
So are you out of stock, or will you go out of stock?
Actually, we just keep the stock recently in warehouse and not yet sending out, waiting to see better situation, just because it's increased almost to 145%. Yeah.
So, do you still have inventory in USA or no more?
Yes, we have.
Okay, so you're not out of stock yet in
Not
Amazon.
yet out of stock.
Will you go out of stock, or will you ship?
We are going to ship something and see the situation.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I hope the best for you.
Thank you, Mike.
Do you enjoy the podcast Global from Asia? Do you enjoy all the community events that we do? The best way to support is coming out to our annual Cross-Border Summit.com in Chiang Mai this November 3rd, 4th, and 5th, 2025. I have amazing speakers, amazing people getting together. We're pushing the limits. We're making things happen. This is where the movers and shakers and the deal makers come. It's a limited supply of attendees and tickets, and we have been selling out every year. So I recommend checking out earlier, crossbordersummit.com.
The bad thing about Trump is he is absolutely hilarious. Listening to him, he's a clown. But it's funny because he acts and he plays himself. He's a Nepo baby. All the money he got was from his father, Fred Trump, right? If Trump had invested all of his money in the stock market when he received it, he'd have more money than he does now. It just shows he's not a good businessman. But he's hilarious. Watching him in a debate, an interview, or anything of that matter is hilarious. His facial expressions, his charisma, it's great. He's just brain dead. And that's the problem. And the thing is, people believed him, and I don't blame them in 2016. I don't blame them. But I blame them now, right? If you voted for Trump recently, you got what you got, but I got it too. And that's what sucks for us, the collective us. Because now we are dealing with the tariffs and the price hikes, and China's not paying that shit. Xi Jinping is not paying the tariff. My customers are. You, the people, the fine people of America, you guys pay for the tariffs, right? And if Amazon does show that on the listings, it just reassures the American people who to blame, right? And so I hope the tariffs end soon, as we all do, right? We don't need this, but I give it less than 6 months and the tariffs are gone, right? Trump wants an easy win and he needs it, or else he's going to lose the midterms.
Just getting into Guangzhou, and I have to meet Wen Canton Gal.
Right. Well, everybody's talking about the trade war, and the impression I've got that how the Chinese manufacturers react to this is like, number one, of course, they expand and diversify to other markets, and then basically that's like over 50% of the exhibitors are doing that at the Canton Fair. So, but of course there are some pretty bad impact as well. They don't have to hold their shipments. Due to the tariff.
Yeah, I've heard some friends and groups I'm in. They're just not taking the shipment out of the customs because it's going 145%. So We have Amy with us. Great to see you again, Amy.
Hey, thank you. It's great to be here. It's awesome. We're in China again.
It's always something new. Like now it's the tariff talks and other crazy stuff. It's never a dull moment in e-commerce.
Yeah, I can't believe, it seems though here in China, like everybody's in good spirits despite the situation. So,
Yeah, I agree.
yeah, and I mean, all the suppliers that we've talked to at the Canton Fair, they're like, oh, you're from the U.S., tariffs, everybody's stopping their orders. And we're like, it's good. I'm like, we're still friends. It's good. We'll make it work. So
That's the right way. Okay. All right. We have Jasmine here. How are you? You're doing Latin America. You work with a lot of Latin America clients, right, for your sourcing?
Yeah, we are sourcing agent here in Guangzhou, China. And currently, and also we heard a lot of things about tariffs. Because we don't have many American customers, but the Toyota customers did stop their orders from us, and so they are waiting for the policy.
Waiting.
Yeah.
All right. We're here at the Canton Fair at Tanya, my good friend, many years. Nice to see you. We were chatting before and about the trade war, what you're seeing. I mean, you're also pretty diversified. You have Russia, Latin America, Europe, but also U.S. So, what are you seeing and thinking about what's happening?
I think for trade war between U.S. and China, I think everybody can't win. It's a lose-lose situation, but I think it's only temporary situation. We will get through very soon.
Yeah, that's true. Even with this, I'm trying to put this out right away because it might change every day.
Yeah.
We wake up and we check the news from Donald Trump on Twitter, right?
Exactly. But I think it's only his tools to try to bargain. Mm-hmm. Yes, he's a business person. I hope he won't lose his mind.
I think some people say I don't know if you heard this, but he wrote a book called Art of the Deal. Mm-hmm. And we think he's using a lot of the strategies from his book. And then we say China's using the book Art of War. Yeah.
I heard the same thing. But at the moment, at the beginning, I think, he just tried to pull our government on the table to discuss. But now, nobody can tell what happened, what's going on.
I think maybe it's a strategy. Maybe. I think he's trying to confuse people and then...
Yes.
So...
But I think the business or the trading always will, keep going. I don't think anybody can stop it. Maybe I was wrong, but, if really stopped, nobody want to see it.
No new products. Okay. Well, thanks so much for sharing, Tanya, and I wish you the best with the business.
Thank you very much, Mike. Hope to see you again in China.
We're here at a nice booth of, it's like bath and textiles. What's your name?
I'm Wendy.
Oh, Wendy. Nice. And we were talking about the tariff. Can you share what you've been seeing and doing from the tariffs?
Actually, currently we can't do anything for it because China and USA still in discussing for the balance. So we're still waiting for some news. Yeah.
So does that mean no shipping, no production?
For some customer already working for a long time, they won't stop their business, and both of us will have some discounts and to help them keep going with their business.
Okay. Yeah. I think a lot of others are saying similar. They're waiting to ship until the negotiations done, hopefully. So. And then you said South America or other markets you're talking to?
Actually, our main market is South America, and part of the business is in USA.
Okay.
And the small part of the USA still suffered a lot during because of the traffic. Yeah.
Okay, I hope it goes well, but you're lucky you have other markets, so
yes.
Thanks for sharing. Do you enjoy the podcast Global from Asia? Do you enjoy all the community events that we do? The best way to support is coming out to our annual Cross-Border Summit globalfromasia.com in Chiang Mai this November 3rd, 4th, and 5th, 2025. I have amazing speakers, amazing people getting together. We're pushing the limits. We're making things happen. This is where the movers and shakers and the deal makers come. It's a limited supply of attendees and tickets, and we have been selling out every year. So I recommend checking out earlier, crossbordersummit.com. All right, so I hope you enjoyed that segment. I took a few clips. I'm also going to have a video blog, like my mikesblog.com, where I'll have more like fun stuff and also some other interviews. And I was at the FBA for You meetup. So it was just an intense time. Basically, what I've learned is they're stopping shipments. I mean, even we're stopping shipments. You talk to Justin, Easy China Warehouse. We recommend clients at Easy China Warehouse to only send a bare minimum to the U.S. right now. Even just today, it's Saturday, May 3rd. China's finally starting to open up a little bit about the trade war and bargaining. They thought that they could just let the U.S. change what they said, but I think they're realizing maybe they got to actually negotiate. So we all think it's going to get negotiated, but it's just taking longer. And, I'm going to work on Japan. I'm going to work on other markets. I should have done that earlier. I mean, I've done that in the past. But everybody's working on other markets. At the Canton Fair, everybody's looking for non-U.S. channels. I think long-term what it's going to do is it's going to make a more global economy. I mean, I think we had to do it, and we can't just be in one supplier, one customer, or one country. And that's even the name of Global from Asia. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this segment. Please let me know. Feedback's always appreciated, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
To get more info about running an international business, please visit our website at www.globalfromasia.com. That's www.globalfromasia.com. Also, be sure to subscribe to our iTunes feed. Thanks for tuning in.